So, with all the talk about redemption for certain dead WoW characters, it made me look back on the most recent case of redemption in WoW, Illidan. For those who might not know or might need a recap, Illidan is a very controversial figure in Warcraft. He thought the best way to protect Azeroth from the Burning Legion was to fight fire with fire, or in this case, fell fire with fell fire. And over the course of ancient Azerothian history, he proved to be both effective and very, very, very dangerous, earning the ire of his brother, his people, and eventually he was imprisoned. He's much like Arthas in terms of character. However, unlike Arthas, Illidan fell victim to early WoW design, meaning he was just used to be used without much context or reason because he was a big name character that everyone who played the RTS games knew and loved. Because of that, he was put in the Black Temple, involved in a really odd plot involving a comma, and was killed without any second guesses. Now, this unfair treatment didn't really sit well with, well, anyone really, so in Legion, Blizzard brought him back in a great tale of redemption. But here's the thing. The more you analyze Illidan's redemption story, the more you realize that he wasn't really redeemed. In fact, the only real reason people see Illidan's arc in Legion as any sort of redemption story is because Chris Metzen, the man himself, said he'd be interested in exploring that kind of story with him. Now, you could call Illidan's actions in Legion a redemption. You could say his last great act of service, staying behind to jail Sargeras, is an act of self-punishment for all of his misdeeds. But here's the thing. Illidan never changed. Like in the War of the Ancients, like with his time on Outland, Illidan did what was necessary to stop the Burning Legion at any cost, regardless of what would be required or what it would entail.
What have you done?
Sometimes the hand of fate must be forced.
That's not redemption. You see, redemption is the act of redeeming. In the dictionary, the word redeem means to compensate for the faults or bad aspects of something. So, in order to compensate in the way of Illidan, you would have to change, reduce, or counteract. Illidan did not do that, so Illidan was never really redeemed. But don't get me wrong, Illidan's story was one of redemption, just not for him. His great story of redemption wasn't for him, but it was for us. It was for the people who ruined his plans. You see, back in the Burning Crusade, we, the players of the game, raided the Black Temple for narrow-minded reasons. Back then, we, the adventurers of Azeroth, cared only for two things: renown and loot. Illidan had loot. His death would give us much renown. All we needed was for someone to direct us there, and we would do it regardless of the consequences. This is even realized by the man who is the topic of today's video.
Yet these mortals in their ignorance have come to destroy their own salvation.
So, at the end of the day, Illidan wasn't the problem. We were. We ruined and impeded Illidan's plans to use the Sargerite Keystone and attack the Legion on their capital planet. And because we impeded his progress, because we locked away his body and his followers, never allowing them the time of day, the Legion was given the opportunity to attack and kill thousands. Not only that, but by removing Illidan from the playing field, we plucked an annoying thorn from the side of the Legion and allowed them to completely commit to their third and final attack on Azeroth. Again, Illidan didn't cause that. We did. If it weren't for our ignorance way back during the Burning Crusade, Azeroth might not be as screwed as it is right now. The Legion would have never attacked, and maybe, just maybe, there would be a lot less dead. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding this video, Warcraft, or its lore, you can leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to read each and every one of them. Thanks for watching.